I wanted to start composting in my apartment, but I haven't been able to find a container that I was really happy with, and I don't actually have some of the things that you need to start composting. I don't have dried leaves and some of the other sort of starters that you would need. So I thought of something else to do. I collected a lot of my vegetable scraps over the past week. That includes potatoes, onions, some root vegetables, celery. I threw in a carrot and also some carrot tops. And normally I would eat this, but I thought pepper might be a good thing to put in there as well. So I'm gonna use this to make some homemade vegetable stock. So I'm gonna start by sweating my my vegetable remnants, just to maybe get a little liquid out of them if I can, and then I'll add water and put it on the simmer. So I put enough water in there just to cover the vegetables. I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it down to a simmer and let it simmer for about an hour. And then we'll see what it looks like then. So I got it up to a boil, and now I've turned it down to a simmer. I'm going to cover, and I'm going to let it go for about an hour. I added a couple of uncrushed black peppercorns, and it smells awesome. It simmered for about an hour. Don't know if you can tell, but the water's taken on a little bit of color. Now I've got to strain the vegetables out and store it. Got my handy strainer here. Let's see how this works. So I strained it through my mesh strainer into this bowl, and now I'm gonna pour it into that glass jar with a funnel. So just like that, I have about a gallon of vegetable stock that I can keep in the fridge and use when I need it. A little bit extra left over. I wanted to cook some rice, and quite frankly, a little vegetable stock is a great way to cook rice. Gives that a little bit more flavor too. And one of the other reasons this is good, not just from an environmental standpoint, but this gallon or half gallon of vegetable stock sells for about $6 in my grocery store. And while not unbelievably expensive, at the same time, from the vegetables that I used over the past week, I basically created this for free. Obviously, I used the vegetables, but those were meals in themselves. So, might not be a bad idea. Just another way to reuse some things and not just quickly throw them out. Now, if I was able to compost that now, it would be great compost. But unfortunately, I think there's not much more I can do with that. Potentially, I could make some more stock out of it, but I don't know how strong it would be the second time around. So, just another idea for something to do around the house.